Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. You're joined as always by myself, Mick, Jimmy, and Age. Boys, we've just come off a huge weekend in the Gold Coast. How are we?
Mate, flying. Going well. A bit tired.
Yeah, it was a tough day at work today.
It was a tough day. First day back in the office, but mate, it was a great weekend.
Yeah, great weekend. Not great seeing 300 emails on a Tuesday morning, but
It's not what you want.
nah, it's not what you want. But I probably got through half of them, so it's going to be a busy week.
You only got
We're playing
through half?
catch up. We're playing catch up this week.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's going to be a tough week for you. Obviously,
How are you feeling, mate?
a little bit sore for those that don't know or do know. We were in the Gold Coast for the inaugural podcast Fight Night event, hosted by the Alpha Events crew. And what an event they put on.
Mate, unreal. Unreal, yeah. Shout out to the Alpha Blokes.
Yeah, their fans are
Tom,
unbelievable.
Cam.
Their fans are crazy. Yep. Like, they were going off their nuggets and, like, mate, they loved it.
It was, you didn't know what to expect, but then when we got to the press conference and you saw
At a dodgy pub.
Cowboys,
and how many rocked up?
mullets, Alpha
Over
Bloke
1,000.
caps,
Yeah.
like it was just, and you're like, all right, here we fucking go.
Here we fucking go. So obviously we competed in some other like charity events, or like
Yeah.
this wasn't even charity. It's just podcast or content integrated events like the charity Sportshed charity match.
Yep.
This was like in
On another
attendance
level.
on another level. It
Yeah.
was wild.
4,000 people and it sold out quick as anything.
I
Like,
think it
it was a
got closer
record,
to
wasn't it?
Five, yeah. It was
Yeah.
apparently it was the fastest selling boxing event in Australia. But like Jimmy said, as soon as the press conference happened, me and Luke had the face off. I think
Yeah.
we were all like, oh yeah, now it's on. Now
Yeah,
it's
the
on.
press conference was heated. Like, you guys were going back and forth. Like, that was legit.
Little jabs here and there.
And he pushed you in the face off. I was like, okay, here we go.
Here we go, here we
Shake
go.
hand.
Yeah.
And then fight day came around pretty quick, and like we were still talking with Luke and all the other podcasters, and
Yeah.
so everyone had the same mentality. Everyone was like, "Fuck, I just can't wait for this fight to be over," because the Anzac Day just finished and we're all being clean, no alcohol, no drinking, no eating shit. It was just like, come on,
Everyone
I
just
think it's
wanted the after party.
everyone the after
But even
party.
then, like, you're at the event and you're like, you're still not sure how it's going to go. And then fucking, was it Moose and
Quinn.
Quinn,
The
mate?
two flick bitches.
Fucking hell.
Mate, that was the best fight of the night. That first
Holy
fight,
Unbelievable.
shit.
they had no defense. They were
They
just
were
swinging
just
haymakers.
throwing haymakers and connecting.
I think first Moose knocked Quinn down, and then Quinn came knocked him down
It was
twice.
just, and we're like, holy
Crowd was
shit.
going mental.
In terms of spectacle, that was one of the best boxing events because that's what people want to see. They just want to see haymakers. They
Yeah.
want to see knockouts. They want to see everything in between. And sometimes,
jam-packed with action.
sometimes you don't get that on a proper boxing event because
Yeah.
it's too technical.
Yeah, if you were a boxing fanatic, you probably would have hated it.
Hated it.
Oh,
Especially the lingerie fight where it was like two OnlyFans girls hugging each other on the floor.
Yeah.
That was, yeah. And then like humping
like-
on the ref.
Yeah. and
Well, what
there's-
about the 7-man blindfolded
Mate,
match?
that was
Mate,
bizarre.
The guy dressed as Spider-Man was in the middle of the ring swinging haymakers. He wasn't even connecting.
I still don't know how that was allowed, but
How'd
I
they
don't
pick
know.
the winner?
I don't know.
He
But like, it
won.
was fucked. Like someone get knocked out and they drag him out and then be
And
like,
continue.
Continue.
Like, if someone got seriously injured, mate, they could have been in some serious trouble. I don't know what they had to sign, but
Yeah.
you'll never see that again.
yeah.
It's like something you see in Russia, like those 8v8 UFC fights and stuff.
Well, they
like,
were just
off its
like
head.
people
Crazy.
that bought tickets to the fight and then
Yeah.
put their hand up for it. Like,
wild.
fucking
yeah.
hell.
And then obviously my fight, the 7th fight of the night, I took on Luke from Levels.
Yeah.
What a fight it was, but not to be for me.
Was not to be.
Mate, your entrance was mad. Black Betty.
Yeah.
And you're pumping up the crowd. Hugged Hello Sport when
Yeah.
you walked in.
Yeah, Hello
I'm like,
Sport.
fuck, Mickey's on here.
And then we got to the fight. I don't know how. We'll get to the whole thing, but both my shoulders popped out in the fight.
It's actually
Unheard
it's
of.
fucked.
It's unheard of.
No.
That was the last thing we were thinking of.
Yeah.
Your shoulders popping out.
So let's go through it quickly. I was meant to have a trainer come up with me to the fight. He
shambles,
cancelled.
mate, shambles.
So Jimmy went to lead trainer, Stitch. How did you feel in the corner?
Mate, pre-fight, I was fucking so nervous for you. And
Mate,
then,
it was a nervous waiting room.
yeah, like even before the fight, there was like that 20-minute gap when we were just waiting. We're like, fuck, like, come on.
We're killing time. They're auctioning off a
The jet ski or some
Fucking
shit. And
me
we're like,
dead.
fucking hurry
They
up.
wanted to stick to that 650 start.
But then all of a sudden, I'm fucking ringside
Yep.
and I see your fucking shoulder pop out and you just put it back in and I'm like, what is going on?
And that was the left shoulder, the first one.
No, the first one was the right shoulder.
First one
Yeah.
was right
So
and
I'll-
it's out and he fucking extends his arm, comes back in. I'm like, what the fuck?
And you're like, it's all right. One shoulder, you can probably
like,
do like the
what?
Southpaw movie where
Yeah.
you put your shoulder in front of your face.
So then, and then I heard on the
Fucking
commentary as well, looking back, and they were going, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
like Joe Rogan, Danny Green, and Hello Sport.
Yeah.
And then, so then I was like, "All right, I'll start throwing with my left." Out of nowhere, my left
Fucking
went too.
left goes.
And you've never done your left before.
I've never done my left, so it was a new injury. So if you watch, I go to go, my left, and then I'm going, my right. I'm like holding both, like.
Mate, that's why we call it the cast patrol.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
right.
It is
That is
exactly.
cast.
If that's not cast, I don't know what is.
That's
but,
the definition of cast. And then,
mate, it was a great 3 minutes.
but the ref, if you look at me, and he goes, "Are you all right?" I go, "No, both my shoulders are fucked." And he goes,
Sweet, bro.
He touched my hands. He goes, "You'll be right. Go on." So I had one more, lasted probably 10 more seconds, threw a right, and
Surely you were going to throw that towel in, Jim. Did you have it ready?
Oh, mate, I don't know. Because in the second round, Mick, you had him on the rope.
I had him on the ropes. So
Yeah, because he
had
couldn't
Lukey on the
defend
ropes.
himself. He was just getting knocked.
Yeah.
I just flicked. I saw red inside of my head.
Yeah, you had that
and
look
it
on your
went-
face.
And
Bro.
I threw left, right, right.
connected.
And he just landed. He got a black eye after the fight. You could see it. His nose was bleeding. I could sense it. It was there.
I saw those crazy eyes. I wanted to unlock them because when I was 5 years old, you scratched me and I still have a scar in the middle of my eyes here. And I saw those eyes.
Yeah.
And you brought him in that second round, but your shoulders thought otherwise.
Wasn't meant to be.
Look, it was probably going to get set up for a round 3 close finish between us.
I'd pay a lot of money to see round
Luke,
3.
definitely full credit to. Hey, we're not taking anything away from Luke. He had a hell of a fight. We trained at the same gym. We missed each other. I was doing the morning shifts. He was doing the afternoons.
Crazy, yeah.
But he got you a beauty in the first round.
Round 1, he got me a
It
beauty.
was a straight right, and it was just as you were about to throw, and you lost your balance.
Bang, went on
You
the
weren't
floor.
rattled or anything.
What
but
wasn't rattled? I think the second one was the one that rattled me. Where we were in the clinch,
the
and he
clinch.
got out. He got his hands free and just went whack. At the time, I thought it was a dog shot, but
Was it
looking
legal?
back,
I
no,
think
it was
watching
fine.
back on, I think it was fine.
It was
yeah,
fine.
and that one rattled you.
It rattled me.
It
That was
did.
like, I was like, whoa, okay, because I've caught one of those in sparring, and it sent me. So
But yeah, so he definitely won that first round
Yep.
based on the knockdown. You had that second one before the shoulders popped out.
Yeah.
Round 3. Maybe we set it up for next year.
No, no
Rematch.
way. I'd
Yeah.
like to take this opportunity to announce I'm officially retired from boxing. My body can't hold it, and that was my one and only fight.
And I think Luke said he's retiring with 2-0.
Well, there you
100% win rate. So
But,
well done, Luke.
So Dad said to me, he was also in my corner. Shout out to him. He was like, maybe it's like Rocky and Apollo Creed. They had bouts 1 and 2 against each other, and then round the third fight they did behind closed doors.
Ooh, yeah, maybe Bondi boxing.
Boxing,
We gotta
mate,
set
a
it
little
up.
spa
There's no
session.
fucking chance.
Yeah, yeah.
You won. Enjoy the win. But speaking of, you two be fighting next year at the podcast event.
Definitely
Well,
not,
I don't know if you
mate.
can see it on the camera. I'll lift my leg up. I'm in a cast myself.
Yeah.
So it'll be tight. It'll be pushing it. Maybe the year after.
I definitely won't be fighting.
Come on, Jim. If it's weighted, you'll have the size over him easy.
I'm just not a fighter.
Yeah, but Mick's not a fighter.
I'm not a fighter.
And he showed that.
I took one for
train
the
and
team.
It's just not my thing.
I reckon you'd have the reach, Jim.
Nah, it's not my thing.
What would you do instead? Charity match? We're doing the charity match again?
I'll play footy again,
Done.
but I won't box.
You're out for the charity
I'm
match
out for
with
the
you
charity
now.
match. Well, you with your shoulders, that's not good for the charity match.
Mate, it wasn't. I mean, I was playing with
Far
a
out.
dislocated shoulder for the last 2.
Yeah,
So
now you're going to play with
Now
two
I'm gonna play with
dislocated.
Strap it up,
potentially.
be fine.
we'll see. Maybe these charity matches are done, but yeah, shout out to everyone involved in the making of this
Great
event because
event.
it was unbelievable. Like it for me personally, it was a once in a lifetime experience. Like we fought at a sold out venue, had my best mates in my corner up
Yeah.
at the trip. Like even
It'll
just,
never happen again.
Even just watching it back, I can hear Jimmy on the thing going 1-2, 1-1-2, straight Mick, go, and it's just like
Breathe, Michael,
Jimmy
breathe.
didn't even know any boxing
nothing.
combos until the Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Got
best.
thrown in the
Till the
deep
day
end.
of, you have to learn what 1 and 2 is.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah,
But no, it was a great
but
event.
you did good, Mick. We're proud of you. You can't
Yeah.
help your shoulders. Your dad's genes. He's done a few shoulders. So, yeah, it is what it is. But,
It is what it is.
hey, you
but
gave it your best. Not many people step in the ring, so
no.
credit to you.
Full credit to anyone that stepped in the ring because
Yeah.
I have that much more respect for fighters, and
100%.
UFC
Yeah.
fighters, because it's a fucking sicko
100%.
sport.
And hopefully Jarchi and Darcy are okay because they got seriously knocked out. So
Yeah.
our thoughts are with them, but I think they're sweet.
Yeah, not a good one for them. But let's go back to NRL since we are a rugby league podcast.
Yeah.
Swaying away from the fighting. Huge news that happened in the last hour of before filming this poddy. Jason Demetriou, head coach of South Sydney, has been released from the club.
Yeah.
With Ben Hornby taking over as interim coach.
Yeah, Jason Demetriou out, I like to say. It's about time. He's gone. I liked him as a person, but, as coaching is a tough gig. You need to get those wins, and the results show. I think it was 6 wins in the last 20-odd games.
Yeah.
And, it's a tough gig, but...
It's a tough
it had
gig
to
being an
come.
NRL coach, is it?
Oh, very tough. I wouldn't want to do it.
Hey, look, considering the team he had, like the roster he had, still wasn't enough, right?
Yeah, that's the big thing, the roster. When you have those
Yeah.
players, Cookie, Cam Murray, Trell,
Walker.
Wyden, Walker. You know, you got to get results. And starting the year with one win, there's no other way it could have gone, unfortunately.
Oh, well, good luck to
So,
him.
yeah, hopefully we can turn it around. I reckon after this Panthers game, if it's going to happen, as delusional as it sounds, it could go on a little run.
Is that a thing? Like, I swear it happened last season with the Dragons when they sacked their coach and they beat the Roosters.
I feel like there's a stat out there. Like
There's
the
got to be
team-
some stat.
Teams that sack their coach come out and win the next week. I'll try and find it.
If you guys knock off Penrith Thursday night,
It's going to be tough against Penrith.
I don't think we can knock off Penrith,
mate, that'd be some win.
but we can beat the Dragons the week after.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so hold that thought.
And another person that's going to be stepping away from their club, Luke Keary, announced his retirement for the end of the year. The Roosters have a lot of money coming off their contract, off the cap.
Got plenty of
next year.
cash.
yeah.
Well, they're already cashed up.
Yeah.
Now they got plenty more.
No,
So,
extra 800K now.
Manu, Keary, Suali'i, Maria Hargraves,
Yeah.
and then
Potentially Crichton.
Daniel Tupou's unsigned, and Angus Crichton could go to rugby.
And
Yeah.
800K from Keary. He's forfeiting his next year's contract.
yeah.
But yeah, just too many head knocks for
Great
Keary.
career, though, from Kez.
Oh, yeah, 3 comps. One at
you don't
South,
mind, yeah.
2 at Chooks.
Great
But yeah,
competitor.
just those head knocks, man. I think
Yeah.
he had 5 in the space of 3 years. Oh, no, in 2 years, January 2018 to May 2019.
Yeah.
And then he had a few more serious ones that kept him out long term, but he had to make the choice for himself and his family, and I think he made the right one.
Yeah.
He's
Look,
32.
He accomplished as much as you could in
Yeah.
rugby league.
And he had,
For him, it's
he
what
had
more?
a fair few bad injuries as well during his time.
Yeah.
And for him to come back and, compete at a high level like he did for so long, credit to him. He's had a great career. And wish him all the
Fought
best.
Way above his weight, always the smallest bloke
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
field.
Yeah.
He came out and said, it's a decision I have thought about long and hard, and I know it's the right one for me and my family.
Yeah.
So if you're the Roosters, you cashed up for next year. I'm giving you the money between you two. Who you guys trying
You
to
go
sign?
straight to Lockie Ellis and lock him up.
Yeah.
Nah. They got Sandon Smith
I think
there.
they'll
reckon
go with Sandon.
So they got that, I don't want to pronounce his name, that guy from rugby that's coming.
Mark Nwinga Tassi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's one of their centres.
They got Mark
No, but I'm
coming.
saying you can sign any position. Don't worry about halves.
Any
Like you
position?
have that. Like they're gonna have close to
Yeah.
3 mil, 4 mil for next year.
We signed Nathan and Ivan on a package deal.
Ooh, that'll be good. And then maybe Jet as well.
Jets off to the Wilds, bro.
Yeah, it's backflip.
Can I tell you who they're gonna go ham at?
Who?
Selwyn Cobbo.
Oh, he'll be a great
They're gonna
signing.
go ham.
Selwyn.
Troll 2.0, potentially on that left centre. That'd be good. Or
That
maybe
would
like
be good.
another... They need a front roller to replace Hargraves.
Payne Haas was talked about for so
Haas.
long there, but
Yeah.
who knows with him?
I reckon you get Ivan and Nath.
We'll see what
Realistically,
Politis
they're
can
not
do.
gonna go, are they?
Politis, he can do it.
Hey, you never know.
Uncle Nick. What
That's it.
about Olakautu? Too much ban. DC has just been escaped that ban as well because he's
Yeah.
in the tackle. Surprisingly, it was his first time at the judiciary. Do you believe that?
Crazy. 300 odd games.
Yeah.
Never been won.
never-
Clean
been.
career.
Yeah, and apparently he was just talking to everyone. He was calm. He was happy. I think he just wanted to tick it off the bucket list, and he ticked it off and got
So
no
he's never
games.
been suspended.
No, never.
Wow.
Or maybe I don't know actually because maybe he's been suspended, but just has accepted it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but he hasn't been to
He's
the judiciary.
definitely been
Surely
suspended.
he's been suspended.
At least for a 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
mate,
the
who
signing news that gets me going. Lewis Dodd signs to South next year for 4 years.
knows? Great signing.
Halfback. We need a halfback. He's 22 years old. His Super League stats are 66 games, 49 wins. That's a 74% win percentage. 23 tries, 13 goals, and 1 field goal.
Yeah.
And if you cast your mind back to 2023, he kicked that field goal
Beat
to
Penrith.
beat Panthers in the World Club Challenge.
Yeah.
So, you can ice the game. Good win percentage, and he looks like a good runner. He looks nippy as well. And has a good short ball.
Only thing I'll say is English backs just don't seem to thrive when they come across the NRL. I mean, to be fair, you're seeing Dom Young and Herbie killing it a little bit, but I feel like they've sort of started their career in the NRL essentially. I'm still,
Well, he's still young.
22.
He's
still
young.
young.
Still
He's
22.
a young kid.
He's still raw.
But
Yeah.
the last one was George Williams, and he only lasted a season with the Raiders. He was good to
but
be
He was
fair.
very
This
good.
kid's already playing for England, so
Yeah.
surely there's something there.
Well,
You'd
you
hope
guys,
so.
were
Yeah.
looking for a half.
Yeah, we were looking for a half.
Like a game manager.
Yeah, someone like good king game, running, threading the line a bit,
Yeah.
and also can ice the game. So that'll be exciting. So Illis has been told he can look elsewhere.
I think the
I think
Dogs,
there's
Cows.
a few rumours that Cows are after him. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see what happens in that space. But boys, before we go on, It's a very, very sad day in cast history.
I didn't want to bring this up.
One of the saddest.
I'm probably going to get a tear. Is there any tissues around here? Because
No tissues.
This is heartbreaking. Saliva Havili has been put on his back.
Couldn't believe it.
Oh my God.
I couldn't believe it.
It hurts. It actually hurts.
It doesn't seem real that I'm reading this out.
No,
Mate, I
thought he
was
didn't have a back.
gobsmacked.
I thought he had no back.
And there's been over the last few months, people have been sending us ones that have been close, where maybe he landed on his hip.
It lands on his ribs, and then
Yes.
he rolls to his front.
Yeah, this one I felt sorry for Liver because it was bang, like a pancake.
The man with no back has been exposed.
Yeah.
He now has a back 40 minutes and 21 seconds into the Storm versus South game in round 8.
Mate, off the kickoff.
He was sadly put on his back. Second play off the kickoff. He's had 140 appearances, and it took him that long to get put on his back.
Yeah.
So you got to shout out to the big dog Nelson, Harry Grant, and Alec, the Iron Tune McDonald, for doing the impossible. But I'll tell you what, it won't happen again.
It won't happen again.
First and last time.
Oh, mate, it was the first time for everything, but it's ending there.
Liver's never.
He
been
wouldn't be
placed on
happy
his
with
back.
that as well, Liver.
No,
He'd be spewing.
I don't know if you could see his face, but when he was on his back, he just stood there for a bit on his back, and he thought, "I fucked up. I'm sorry, Cast Patrol."
He knew.
So if you're out there, Liver, just say sorry. That's all we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And then, let's jump on to our round 8 review, going over the teams and players that impressed us the most. So, Age, you want to kick things off with a team that impressed you?
Yes, I'm going to go the Titans. And starting with Brimo at fullback, he's got to stay there. He just makes that team so much better. He's an out-and-out fullback. Don't know what they do with Campbell when he's back, but I don't want to move Brimo. Fafita off the bench is another cheat code. Comes on fresh. I loves that scoot near the line. He's virtually impossible. It's like under 8s. What about you, Jim?
I went the Storm. Mate, they were due a big win, and they, quite frankly, dominated South Sydney.
I can't really tell you much about that game because I had to stop watching. I was that pissed off.
They dominated South Sydney. Spine were on fire. Munster had his best game of the year, probably, I'd say.
That groin's not really an issue anymore, is it?
Doesn't look like it.
I think it was just...
And it's just, it's just in time. Origins around the corner. Money's hitting some form.
Of course.
Yep.
It's just
perfect timing for Queensland.
perfect timing. But Storm for me.
My team, I'm going Titans like you, Age. If you go back to last week's tapes, I said Warriors, Anzac Day, biggest Anzac
In
ceremony
New
in the world.
Zealand, bro.
In New Zealand, first game. Chances 100th. Look, I said it was going to be a demolition job, and boy, was I wrong, because Titans showed up to play, and it's sad because
Honestly,
they put South to last.
shout out Gold Coast. There was like that 10-minute period in the last 10 minutes of the game where Warriors were just at them.
They just kept defending.
They
held
just
their line.
held their line. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah. Defense wins game.
very
They
unlike-
won it in that last 10.
Very unlike the Gold Coast. You just concede a lot of points, but no, they showed up in defence and hey, credit to
You
them.
could tell they really won that first win.
They wanted their win.
They were very desperate. And
Yeah.
sometimes it pays off being desperate.
Yeah.
Another man that helped Gold Coast, he impressed me the most this week, Jermaine Jolliffe.
Unbelievable.
Safe as houses. Tino's been out for the season.
Yeah.
And Jolliffe Fasul Malawi has stepped up. So he's a beast. Everyone thought Foddy would stand up. It's been the opposite. Joliffe's playing up to 60 minutes every game. For the Warriors game, he ran for 16 runs, 162 metres, 72 post contacts, 3 tackle breaks, 0 errors, 0 missed tackles, and 42 tackles. So that's what you want to see. In the last 3 games, only made 1 error.
Playing
and
big
1 missed
minutes as
tackle.
well.
Yeah, so he's just doing his job.
Yeah.
Making a massive
Filling that
impact and
void.
doing it effectively. So,
Yeah.
see a New South Welshman, Jolliffe?
I actually don't know.
Probably not.
Maybe
Nah,
it's
too soon.
I don't think it was ever in conversation, so no
Well,
one
maybe he
checked.
is now.
He is
Maybe he
now.
is now, yeah.
What about you, Jim?
Sammy Walker for me. 1 try, 2 try assists. 10 out of 10 conversions, by the way.
10 out of
10.
10 conversions.
Yeah. Didn't miss. Jagans had no answer. He absolutely terrorised Tyrell Sloan with his short kicking game.
I thought you would have done Nicho Hynes, Jim.
Oh, I do love Nicho. But,
Can I just tell you something?
You can.
Mick skimmed over this, but I thought I have to bring it up. I'm going to go over it quickly. So Nicho Hynes in the second game on a Sunday is absolutely mental. Last week in round 8, second game on a Sunday, 40-0 versus the Raiders, 25 runs, 2 try assists, 1 try. The week before in round 7, Sunday game, they won 42-6 against Cowboys, 17 runs, 3 try assists. Round 4, second game on Sunday, he won 36-22 versus Raiders, 20 runs, 1 try assist. You following me here?
I am.
I'll go back last year. Round 27, second game on a Sunday, 24-6 they won against Raiders. He had 21 runs and 4 try assists.
So he's assisted all the tries.
The game before that, round 26 in 2023. Second game on a Sunday. They lost 32-6 versus Knights. He wasn't playing. And guess what? He's playing the second game on a Sunday versus Dragons this weekend.
He loves that.
So you
slot,
better watch out, Dragons fans. I
He
know
loves
the Fire
that
Up
time
Dragons
slot.
fan guy.
Yeah.
The Mad Dragon podcast. He's in trouble. So watch out for that. Supercoach players, betters, whatever. Get on Nicho.
Nicho's on.
Okay, sorry about that, Mick. Players impressed you.
Max Plath. He's got a motor for a little
player.
lock. Wears the head tape like a vintage rugby league player, like Mario Fennick, that sort of
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
I was thinking Dale Finucane retires. He steps up as the next one.
Reincarnated.
Yeah, so, mate, he'll be banging down the Maroons' door in years to come, but maybe not this year. He had 47 tackles, 17 runs for 124 metres. So, given he was a 5'8", growing through the
Mate,
grades,
it's that little
I
build.
think
Those
halfback
locks
as well. Like
Those locks with the little build.
Like Cotter.
Seeing a lot more of them. Like
Yeah.
Rads. Hey, they're going to be...
just tough workhorses.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Need
He
them in
looks
your
good.
team.
Plath.
yeah, Plath.
Yeah.
His
Maybe
dad played for Maroons, won a comp with the Broncos. So,
these Maroons
What was
just
his
have
dad's
so
name?
many tough players. Here we go. This will test him. It's not Max, I can tell you that much.
not Max. Paul Platt?
Nah, that's a yarn.
And
Double P.
Max's brother Jordan plays Jersey flag for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, how good.
So maybe we have to get Jordan and Max on the potty.
Yeah, double Plath body.
There we go.
Double Plath. No, you get his dad as well.
Oh, triple.
okay, triple.
Done. The
Triple Plath.
triple Plath pod.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get into our round 9 preview, boys. So, sponsored by TBC Live.
Yes.
Predict, banter, win. It's free, open to all ages.
Prizes on the line.
$100 every week.
Yep.
So, yeah, get on.
There's
Try and beat
plenty
us.
more users on the app these days.
Yeah,
Every
it's
time I log
it's
on, there's a
going
big
well.
number.
The app's going well, yeah. Because everyone loves free stuff.
Do you want to just
know?
explain what TBC Live is, Age, just as a
so
general point of
You
view?
pretty much hop on when the game started. You make random predictions. It can be anything. It can be like, I don't know, the ref to fall over in the next 10 minutes. And there's
Anything you want.
different values you can stake on.
Yeah.
No betting involved, none of that. It's free to play. And yeah, you just accumulate points. And if you end up on the ladder, you win the prize.
If you end up first on the ladder
Yeah.
after the weekend,
And there's also like
$100 coming your way.
banter chat so you can talk within the game.
Yep.
And they got an AI bot that can help you with your fantasy and predictions.
I always ask it random shit.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, what does Ewan Aitken score against, I don't know, whatever team it is? And then I'll just say some random stuff like, he has 1 try against this team, or whatever. The bot's the GOAT. But get on the bot, mate. Get on the TBC
chat
Live bot.
Yeah.
It's better than speaking to Jim or Mick or me.
Oh, thanks.
Probably.
Mate. No stress.
Tips, boys, Rabbits, Panthers. Anyone jumping on the Rabbits?
Noob.
Yeah, I'm jumping on the Rabbits.
Oh,
Well, you never jumped off them.
No, I reckon I'm just
You've
gonna
been on the Rabbit all
I'm
year.
going to tip the Rabbits for the rest of the season just because they have to hit at least once.
so you get one
I
out
get
of
one.
27.
Yeah, I get one.
Fucking hell.
I'm going Panthers, taking my South goggles off, and yeah, Panthers are going to win.
Any stats behind it, or
Fuck, there are stats, which hurts me even more. Panthers have won 9 of their last 11 games versus South. They've won 10 of 12 at Accor Stadium. So there you go. Any hope you had of South?
I'll give you a
Flush it in
stat.
the bin.
I'll give you a stat though.
Give me a stat. Come on.
Scott Sorensen's not playing this week.
Yeah.
South. That's where South might win the game.
okay?
On that edge.
That one channel.
That one channel.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
sorry.
worry about the other.
They
the
have
other
to
12
just target
channels.
Luke Garner for 80 minutes and they might win the game.
And they might score some points.
Oh, whose side's that? If Keon was on that right edge, still maybe.
It's the
but
right edge.
Now
yeah.
he's in the middle.
Is it
So,
Cheekham
Probably Host or Cheekham. I don't know.
And Hawkins.
and Dino. Yep.
Okay. So,
Good luck to him. Good luck to South this weekend.
Yeah. Good luck to us.
Good luck to
And
Hornby.
Ben Hornby's first game.
Good luck, Ben.
Maybe Ben can do it for us. You know, that omen. The omen of getting sacked, new coach. Come on.
Fucking to sack your coach though, and then first game Penrith.
That's the toughest ask you could ask for.
Like that's fucked.
Lucky it's not in Penrith.
If it was at Penrith,
Even worse, but yeah, it's not looking good. It's not how you want to start your coaching career, is it?
Panthers though for me.
Yep, Seagulls, Raiders. I'm going Manly. I think they'll be way too strong. They won 9 of the last 12 against Raiders.
Ooh, I
They're at
think
home.
Raiders without Fogarty is not,
We saw it
not
last
great.
week. They were in shambles.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing there. There's no direction. And like we said, the young spine, Chevy's been dropped now.
Good job,
Yeah.
Hopper.
KO Weeks and Strange in the halves.
Strange,
It's
yeah.
a big ass. Someone like
Yeah.
Weeks doesn't even play halfback. So.
You're missing that Fogarty, that direction, that kicking, you know? I think they're both.
They missed this
5'8s.
kicking game last week.
Yeah,
Big time.
yeah, massively.
I think you know how everyone had him in their bottom 4. They're slowly going to creep towards.
I might be right. I might be
level.
right. They
You
do
might
get
be right.
Whitehead back, the leader, captain.
He's
but
come back, yeah.
I don't know. That's going to be enough.
Didn't help losing Hosking as well, who's one of their best signings.
It's a tough ask at Brooksvale.
Yeah, Brooksvale. Cherry Evans got off. If Cherry Evans was out, slight glimmer of hope, but Cherry Evans, he's going to pin him out. He's going to pick him out. So.
Agreed. Seagulls.
Manly, yep.
Seagulls, yep.
All right, Broncos, Chooks. I'm going the Chooks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Random.
I like what I see. They've Sam Walker, man. The bearded Walker. Why do you think I got this beard?
But you tipped Dragons last week.
I know. I didn't know he had the beard.
Oh.
And I saw the bearded Walker. I'm like, fuck, he's got the beard. That's the
playing
omen.
good footy.
If he shaved his beard in the warm-up, I'm going to flip it.
Okay.
So if he has the beard, jump on Roosters because bearded Walker's built different and they've won 6 of their last 8 versus Broncos.
I think at Suncorp, full strength now.
It's
I
a
think
tough ask going up
Brisbane
there.
full strength. I think it'll be tough.
Yeah. Getting
Do you
Mam.
reckon they'll all play, though?
Mam
I
and
know
Cobbo
they named,
back
they
speed.
named everyone.
They named everyone.
I don't know if they'll all play. I reckon they're being a bit generous.
You reckon?
I don't know. Someone's going to pull out. Don't know who, but I think Chooks can do it. Everyone's back for the Chooks.
Are they?
Yeah. Rads is extended. He'll go on.
Okay.
Toops is back.
Mate, it's going to be close. It'll be a good game, that one.
Yep, looking forward to it. Broncos, though, for me.
Yes. Hey, Bulldogs, Tigers. Are we all on the doggies? Year of
Hey,
the dog.
dogs of war, man.
Dogs.
Dogs of war.
Dogs of war.
Bulldogs have won 3 of their last 4 games against the Tigers. Tigers weren't too bad last week.
Really?
But they got pumped in the end.
They've
They
been
got-
all right all
They had
year.
glimpses.
Yeah.
Like if Appy's try got given, maybe
All
they
right, was
could have
that a
done
try
something.
or no try?
I think it was a no try.
I thought he lost possession, never regathered.
I think
But people are
it's a
saying
try.
it's a fucking try.
I think it's a try. Graham Annesley came out and said he supports the bunker. Like, based on the rule, it's
because
a
he
no
never
try.
regathered possession of it.
No, but like, was his
He
hand
did bobble. He
just
bobbled
touching?
it. He bobbled
It
it.
was stiff, like full motion. Fucking, you don't even look at it.
I
But
don't know.
if you pin back it down, like look into
If
it.
you slow it down, it's obviously going to look worse than it is. But yeah, I don't know about the Tigers. They were flying at one point. I was about to get back on the bus, and then no.
Just before you're about to buy that ticket, Jimmy, they've lost 9 in a row. They call.
Yeah,
So yeah, just don't even bother.
dogs of war, man.
Spend it on a Hong Ha or something.
I'm Harry just goaded.
Next game, Titans Storm.
Any upsets?
I can't see it going any other way. But last week
I-
they
like,
proved
I
me
We
wrong.
sat here and we disregarded Titans last week.
Yeah, I know. I went a week too early on them.
Yeah, they were just brewing out the last 2 weeks.
Is it just
before
me? Do Twines have a good record against Melbourne, or am I spinning yarns in my head?
that. Let me quickly look at my paper. No, Storm won
Okay.
13 of their last 15 as Titans, and 7 of their last 8 at Seabus Super. So
No,
yeah,
but,
that was a yarn and a half.
You're
If my
thinking of
memory serves me correct, they beat Melbourne
yeah, that one
34-30
game
or something.
Yeah, that massive game in the scoreline game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
But like that was it.
Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I was spinning yarns.
You're spinning yarns, and it's Munster's 200th. It's
Yeah.
Welch's 200th. Oh no, 150th for Welch or 200. I don't know. It's Welch's milestone.
This sweet.
I can't remember. I wrote 200, but on the graphic they posted, I don't remember it being 200. Give me like a millisecond.
Anyway, Jim, we'll
you
talk
go
about
forward.
it. I just think this Storm spine, when they have
Man, they're
Pappenhausen,
humming.
Hughes, Munster, and Grant, I don't think any team can stop and bar Penrith.
Yeah. Perhaps is on fire. Looks like he hasn't missed a beat. And I think he said he's been the quickest he has been for ages. So that's danger signs.
You know what?
Apologies, 150th.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's fine.
H.
You know
Yeah.
what was the missing piece of the puzzle for Melbourne as well that they got this year? Having Sean Bloor on that edge.
Yeah.
It locked up an edge. Liero, because last year, I think if you rewind the tapes, we said he's good, he just can't break a line, he's a workhorse.
Yeah.
Now they have him at lock and they can put Josh King up
Yeah.
the front row. So then they have that stability in their pack. And then
Sean
Nelson
Bloor.
comes off the bench, he's not their marquee forward anymore.
Yeah. Even like Joe Chan's coming off the bench and making an impact. Like they've just got these guys coming through and it's just typical Melbourne, really.
Yeah, they have a great system. Anyone who comes in just does their job. And
Yeah.
yeah, Nelson was great off the bench last week. I think it was 20-0 or something, the period he was on. So he's a gun, but I think he
Yeah.
has a hammy injury, so be careful for a late exclusion there. He's on the bench.
Really?
Yeah, and Munster scored 11 tries in his 11 games versus Titans, so it's another one to look out for.
Likes
If
playing.
you're,
Bit of an
if you're
omen.
betting or something. Yeah. Cowboys versus Dolphins. Jimmy, start with you.
Cows, mate.
Big surprise. Why?
Well, look, I thought we were going to at one point against Penrith, I thought we were about to get pumped, but we showed plenty of resilience, which we haven't in recent weeks. So I'm proud of their effort. Dolphins back at home, back up at Townsville. I think we should be winning.
Yeah, as soon as Mick came on, which we were
Mate,
praying the whole year he got named.
Mate, he had an impact.
Yeah, offloads, running hard.
Offloads, yeah, running hard.
Mate,
So
and now he's number 15. He's just working
he's
his way in that
he's
starting
going
team.
down, yep, going down.
So he'll be starting soon, I reckon.
And it'll
Maybe
be good to
named
see
back to the bench.
Yeah, Vilea in the centres would be interesting.
Yep. Still no Murray Talangi. That's a bit of a loss because you're weak on the outside backs there.
So, but I think Dolphins were disappointing last week. Obviously, they'll want to come out firing, but I think Cowboys will be too
Dolphins
strong.
are a team I can't fucking get right.
No.
Every single time.
Can't get
It's them and Eels. Like, you pick them one week and they come out and shock you.
Yeah.
The next week, their favourite, you get on them and then they fucking fumble against the Knights. You're like, come on. Just like...
Dolphins and Raiders
can't
seem to
pick
be
'em.
my teams I can't pick this year. But
Same with Eels.
I'll be going Dolphins this week.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
I just think that Trey Fuller at fullback, he's doing an impressive job.
He's doing good. Yeah.
I think the Dolphins forward pack, a bit more experience than your one this week, and we'll show you guys up.
You reckon?
I think so. I think your backs are very strong, but I think the way you guys start all comes about off the back of your forward pack. You're not getting through the hard work early, and then you're relying on your backs to do plays. Like, how many times do you see that same play maybe on the halfway line where they sweep all the way left and it's Din Holmes and they make the line break, setting up the set.
I love that cutout to Holmes. It's like...
The
it's
double
predictable.
face ball.
Yeah,
near the line.
They've got to change up a bit now.
Well, maybe that's, maybe we'll change
You
it
guys just need one of your front rowers to turn it up this year, and I think you can go on a run. Because at the minute, unfortunately, Cod has been like your only go forward in that pack.
I think McLean, to his credit, has been good. He's been pretty solid for us.
Finuaki's coming to life.
Coming to life.
Is Lukey on the bench?
Lukey's on the bench this week.
Extended or
No,
actual
14.
bench?
He's
But I feel like
14.
they're close towards the line. Getting meters, they're not like... Nano doesn't make that many meters.
Yeah,
He's
Nano's
he's
a bit of an
more
X
a
factor.
danger man.
You need Lolo to step up.
I think Lolo
which
off the
he improved
bench
off the
last
bench.
week.
he was better, Lolo.
Yeah.
McIntyre needs to take Granville's role now.
Granville now off the bench, so...
Granville's been dropped.
So we've got 4 big men on the bench now.
What do you think about Clifford? Does he deserve a spot at halfback if they get another loss?
Well, I don't know, because last week we looked at the stats and people were quick to say he's actually leading the comp for errors in QK.
Yeah. And I think that was a part of his game that when he was in first grade, like he had plenty of errors and defensively wasn't good enough. So, I mean, if he improves on that.
Number 19, so I reckon.
Mate, again, he's pushing.
Yeah, he's close. He's knocking that door down, as we said.
He is.
I'm going Cowboys here.
Dolphins.
They won the last 2 games versus Dolphins by 24 or more. So it could be a thumping.
It could be.
Could be maybe 3 in a row.
And the final 2 games of the week.
I can't jump off the wires. They've let me down the last 2 weeks. They have to turn it around.
I'm jumping off him.
And I don't like what I'm seeing from the Knights.
I'm jumping off him.
Really?
I'm going Newcastle.
Going Newey. No
at
Ponga.
home. No Ponga at home.
Armstrong impressed you?
Armstrong showed glimpses, and I thought they were very good against the Dolphins. No one really gave him a chance to win. Surprised everyone. Back at home now. Warriors, are they playing their best footy? Probably not.
Nope.
Defensively, they're looking
All over the shop.
all over the shop defensively, which is unlike the Warriors who started the season. So, Knights, if they can pile on a few points at home, I think they can.
Yeah, if we see the Warriors we saw the last 2 weeks, there's no reason why Knights can't win.
No.
But if Warriors complete their sets, SJ's firing, AFB's gone forward with Egan off the back, then they're in trouble. Big trouble.
The big thing for the Warriors is take their game against the Titans. During the 60 minutes that AFB was on the field, the Warriors won 24-10.
Yeah.
While he's off the field, they lost 17-0.
He's unbelievable.
So
Is
for
he
them,
going to play 80 minutes?
he can't play 80, I know, but it just shows
So
that
you
when he
reckon
comes...
their substitute forwards need to lift a
it
bit?
didn't help that they lost Jazz Tavanga off the bench. He was huge going forward. Bunty even, just another big body.
Bunty's back this week.
Bunty's back.
But last week he was.
he was
not.
out. Yeah,
but
that's right.
against the Knights, if they really want to be that team that they were last year in an actual premiership threat, they have to be beating the Knights because let's face it, the Knights are nowhere near full strength.
But I feel like the Knights have something to prove. Like they're trying to prove to everyone that they don't need KP to win games.
But then Warriors are now outside the 8, so they're like, shit. Like, we were meant to be top 4 contenders, and now we've slipped out of the 8. We've got to turn this around. So that'll be interesting. That could go either way, but I think Warriors will bounce back.
I'm going to go to the Knights.
Knights, well, there we go, got an upset. Sharks versus Dragons. Anyone going the Dragons?
Mate,
After Sharks won 40-0 and Dragons got
You spoke
flogged.
about Nicho Hynes on a Sunday arvo.
Oh, mate, don't get me started. I'm getting
he's gonna
horny
I will
turn it on.
thinking about
say
it.
Sharks just get the easiest draw every year. It's actually
That's
a bit
why.
criminal.
That's why you just got to get. That's why Nico's going to win Dally M.
Yep.
He's got the easiest draw. He scores 6 points nearly every win.
Yeah.
And, if he doesn't play Origin,
Has he won it
especially-
before?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won it 2 years ago.
2 years ago, one.
And then now he's leading it on 19. So he's another good chance to win
It's
it
a great
again.
chance, yeah.
The Dally M's perfect for Nico.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going Sharks saying that.
I'll go Sharks too.
Sharkies for me,
Yeah,
yep.
they won 8 straight versus Dragons. So
Yeah.
rest in peace.
And
Okay, let's
Dragons
go.
last week really disappointed me against
Yeah,
the
that
Roosters.
pissed me off. I tipped him as well.
That was Dragons' chance to say, hey, like, I know people were tipping us in the bottom 4, but, like, we're actually coming good. And you get 60 put on you on Anzac Day, scratch him out for the
I think
rest
as
of
soon
the
as Sully got knocked out and everything, that was it.
year. That was
Yeah,
it.
Eisenhull's centre and then everything was shambles.
Everyone's
Lomax
fucked in the middle.
offloading in his own 10. We don't want to go
What
there.
was that? Anyway, yeah.
Tryscorer Tryfecta. Last week, Mick, you had Dallin.
Can't believe he didn't score against the Titans.
Yeah, Jimmy had Bostock, I had Ronaldo, none scored. But 2 weeks ago, Mick, you had Garrick who didn't score and ruled out Trifecta.
So I got to do some Chilli.
So you got to do
Yeah.
Chilli. Did we get the Chilli?
We'll get it. We'll get it for the end of the pod.
Okay, so you can go run and get it,
You can
Mick,
go get
later.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get the Chilli for you. It's a double shot.
Double
If
chili.
You don't think we forgot? It's a double one. So Jimmy will be
Double.
pouring that one. So
Yeah.
we had a few people message us saying, "Oh, don't worry about Mick's shoulders. He'll be sweet with the Chilli shot." So
Make you feel better,
hopefully
yeah.
it heals you. This week, what are we going, Mick, for redemption?
I'm going Pappenhausen. Too
Happy.
good, too strong against the Titans. I just have vivid memories of him actually scoring proper
Yeah.
points against them.
Fair enough. H?
I'm going to go Ronaldo. I'm going to stick with him. Went with him last week. Didn't really get much opportunities, but I think against Dragons.
I think there should be like some rule we bring in or something, like some cap. Like picks Ronaldo, probably $1.20 to score.
Yeah.
Like it's
Pretty fucked.
pretty fun.
Nah, he's probably like $1.60.
In saying that, I'm going to go Jason Saab. I think
That's
he's
$1.20.
I think he's due.
Surely. He's done a try assist
I think
last
he's
week,
due.
but yeah.
That Raiders left edge looked in trouble last
yeah.
week. Got
And
dominated.
Garrick
Who's
was
on that
good.
left edge now? Because they've swapped that whole team around.
It'll be Chris and it'll be Savage
Okay.
because they've stayed, and then on the other side will be Timoko and Kotrick.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, unless they put Kotrick left and Savage right, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, Saab, he's due.
Yeah, so
big fella.
Pappenhausen, Ronaldo, Saab, that's the trifecta. Remember, if one fails, you do a Chilli shot. But
Yeah.
you can be saved by your fill at the fridge tip.
You can.
Okay, front rowers only. Mick, last week, Jacob Saifidi in his milestone. He got so close.
Did he?
Yeah, he got close, but then someone got under his ribs and just drove him back. He
That
got
would have
pretty
been great.
close.
I needed that.
Jimbo had Collins. I had Hazelton. Mate, can anyone stop Hazelton? That's 2 weeks in a row.
Wait, did you pick
I
Hazelton
picked
last?
Hazelton.
Did
Yeah,
you?
Yes.
He did.
Wow.
So he's a beast.
Oh wait, and Ronnie didn't
That's
score.
what I'm saying. If Ronnie scored, then that means you both had to do a Chilli shot. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got my fridge and my
How did
try.
Ronaldo not score?
How
They won
did he not
42
score?
Yeah,
nil.
Hazelton scored and Ronaldo couldn't.
Yeah.
That's bad.
So that pissed me off a lot.
Hey, who are you going this week?
I'm going Hazelton again.
3 weeks in a row.
3-peat. He's getting 3-peat.
Wait, so you've gone the exact same picks again?
Nah, yeah. Yes, dead set. Sharks.
See, that's what I'm like.
That's
you,
crazy.
there's
you
no
can't do
rules.
that.
I'm on the Sharks train.
All
Up,
right,
up, Cronulla,
going
baby.
forward, you can't. If when you pick a player, you can't pick him for another 3 weeks.
Up, Cronulla.
Jimmy, you like it? Can't pick him again for 3
Yeah,
weeks.
no, I like it. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I'm going to go Nelson Sofa Solomona.
Ooh, what about if he gets ruled out? Can you have like a sub just in case he gets ruled out?
If he gets ruled out,
Yeah, if he gets ruled out.
fucking hell.
Paddy Carrigan to break the curse.
He's a
He's a
lock,
lock.
mate.
Ooh, Jensen to break the curse.
No, I'll go.
He went 100
I'll go
games without a
Christian
try.
Welch.
Okay, same game.
Same game.
Okay.
I'm going to
doesn't
go
score.
Payne Haas against the Roosters, his future club that he'll be going to.
So
Wow.
you think back-to-back tries for Haas? There we
Let's
go.
hope so. Following your trend of going
Yeah.
with players
Stick
that
to the
can
form.
score.
Big boys that can score.
What a try he scored too.
Great try. All right, listener questions for this week. First one at Luke_Harding04. Do you think the Warriors are suffering from second-year syndrome?
I don't know if it's second year syndrome, but I think a lot of their games last year, they had the up the wires movement behind them. So they had their own fans plus the NRL's fans behind them.
Yeah.
And I think they're missing that this year. In saying that as well, I think SJ as well last year was playing, like we saw at Dally M. This year apparently he's hampered by an Achilles injury.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Age? Second-year syndrome
I
wise?
think Metcalf. he's very underestimated. Like
They lost Metcalf.
what he offers in their attack,
and they've had a
just
few
so
injuries
good.
this season, like all in like different
positions,
different
like
positions.
Capewell
Yeah.
out, then like
I don't think they've been like full strength,
yeah,
all year.
but there's still no excuses. Like
No, it's
just
not.
the way they've been playing recently. It's not like they started the year.
No.
So I have faith they can turn it around. But yeah, it's got to start.
test this week.
It's got to start with their not giving away penalties, their completion, the basics,
Discipline, yeah.
and then they have the strike power to go off the back of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, defense as well. Like, yeah, they can't be letting 27 points in.
No. Next one at Tyler Torino. Adam Reynolds to retire at the end of the season? ? Body's looking worse for wear. Quality interception though on Sat.
That's what I was gonna say. He doesn't need a body. He was
Mate,
cramping up and
that
he
was
still made an
fucked.
intercept. So, as long as he's got his mind,
Yeah.
he can go another year.
I don't know if he'll retire, but like
He's coming to the end.
he's coming to like he's
But
probably
he's
got.
still up there in one of the best halves. The way he kicks the game,
He'll
controls
probably
the
play till
game.
next year. I think that could be his last.
They want to win
One
a
more
comp,
year.
so maybe one more year.
One more year. Yeah. All right. Next one at Joseph_Cariosi. What is the most overrated team currently in the 2024 season?
Overrated team.
Yeah. Who's the most overrated team?
Ooh. Who's in the top 8 that, is a bit overhyped?
Is it the Sharks?
It's tough.
Are the Sharks
You could
overrated?
say, like, in the long term, like,
Cronulla.
everyone says they're flat track bullies, but
Overrated.
the way they're playing, like, it's great size.
Dolphins overrated.
Dolphins could
I
be.
think Dolphins are a bit overrated, but they wouldn't surprise me if they just sneak in that 8th spot.
Yeah, I think maybe Dolphins.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
side note, our bold predictions at the start of the season was Dolphins. You said Dolphins make the top 8. I said Bulldogs make the top 8, and you said Edwards to debut at fullback for
coming to
Queensland,
fruition.
New South Wales.
And they're all looking. You guys both have your teams in
Yep.
the top 8.
Yeah.
And Edwards has had a great start of the season, and Teddy's slowing down now. So it's
You don't know.
Looking good. You don't know
You
what
never
Matt's
know.
going to do though.
You never know.
All right,
Next.
well, whilst you answer the next two, I'm going to go and get the chili.
Yeah.
All right.
Go get the Chilli. This
Go
is
for it,
called
mate.
the Gym and Age Pod.
Gym and Age Pod. Here we go. Next one at BKR Sport. Titans to go on the greatest run of all time and win the comp. Statement, not a question.
All right, BKR. I'm going to go look at your next few weeks, and I'm going to tell you if you're going to win or not.
Come on, Blaze.
So obviously, this week you guys have the Melbourne Storm at Seabus, where Storm have dominated you guys in the past. That's going to be a loss. Next game after that, Cowboys, Queensland Derby.
you never know with that.
Also at Seabus, you could win that one.
Could win, yep.
Knights, you can win that one. Broncos at Suncorp. It's a Queensland Derby. I'm going to say you're going to lose that.
Yep.
And then you got the bye, and then South, you're going to lose that.
Where are
So,
they on the ladder?
no.
Where are they on the ladder?
Well, they're beating South at the moment. They're 16th.
Oh, okay. So they're
We're
second last.
17th.
Yeah.
But I think by the time we verse, South will be ahead of Gold Coast. There you go.
That's a bold prediction.
Not really.
Last.
So no streak for you, BKR.
Yeah. Although now we know when he's saying that he's going to run down the strip at Surfers.
I think he's serious.
Because we've seen it.
He travelled to New Zealand to watch him. That's a diehard
Man,
fan.
he was on TV. Unbelievable.
Oh, he was so good on TV.
So good.
I think everyone used him as their full-time post.
Yeah, so good. Last question for this week. A mini 22. Are the Sharks a top 4 side ? If so, how far will they get in the finals?
Well, they're coming first. They have an easy run. They'll be a top 4 team.
You reckon they'll make
if
top
Nicho's
4?
fit, yeah. If
And
Nicho's
how far
fit,
will they get in the finals?
That's the question. They'll get a home final. Let's say they lose it. They'll get another chance. I'm going to say maybe prelim
Yep.
or what's before the prelim? Semis? Or
Will be the
quarters?
qualifying. And if they lose that, they get into the semis.
Okay, let's say semis or prelim for Sharks, I reckon.
Or elimination final, yeah.
They could go to the GF. I need to see more from them. I need to see what they can do against the quality teams like, Panthers, Storm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's all the listener questions for this week. Mick's just returned with a glass of milk.
I'm back. I'm prepared.
Where's the chili, Mick? I just
over
see
there,
some
mate.
milk. Oh, right here.
Do you want to pour it over? You hand it over to
look
me.
At this, look at this. The Mad Dog Ghost Pepper.
This is a double.
This thing
It's
is
bad.
fucking terrible.
Oh, this is fucked.
Oh, it says it's scary hot.
Yuck.
Fuck.
Gonna hate this.
Double.
Oh my god, I need to smell this. I need to get some
No,
PTSD.
Don't smell it.
Oh, it smells so shit.
You pour it, Age, and hand it to me.
Vinegar, wrapper, ghost pepper.
Go on, Age. Hurry up.
Oh, Mick, this is shocking.
Because you know what a double one is.
All right, let's do a single first. All right.
Don't overpour the singles. Shit's in the fan.
Oh, this is thick
Mick's
now as
gonna
well.
rage.
This has been in the fridge for a while. Look how thick it is.
Oh, that's
How much is that,
That's
Jim?
a double that.
How much is that?
That's 1.5. Just a
A dash more?
little dash.
Little
Nah,
dash
that-
more.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Good luck, Mick. Oh, it's actually fucking terrible.
Is that too much?
Nah.
Bruh.
Oh.
Oh, what? No, that's fucked. We've done like a dot for fucking one. That's like triple.
That's,
how are you gonna
that's
wipe
a
it,
double.
mate?
That's not a double.
Yeah, mate, I'll give you this.
That's gonna kill someone.
Put some on there then.
That's gonna kill someone. It's the dumbest thing.
Just a
I've
little, just a little.
Not too much.
Hey.
That.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, go.
Here, Jim, take it
Do
back.
your punishment for Garrick.
Garrick, Ruben Garrick. Thanks for this, bro. That's so bad.
It gets worse after like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it does.
It just lingers
it's
on
bad.
your
How
tongue.
bad does it taste?
It's bad.
Any last words, Mick, before we end the pod? Anything you want to say?
Try not to speak. It hurts.
Anything on Netflix you've been watching?
Yeah, anything?
Any
Peaky
podcasts?
Blinders. Almost done.
Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, it's very
Baby
good.
Reindeer, have you guys seen that?
Nah.
Watch that. The Gentleman series, have you seen that?
Yeah,
I've seen the movie.
Unreal.
That's good. What about the Max Holloway podcast, which I showed you guys to listen? Have you listened
No,
to it?
not yet.
Listen to that one if you have time. It's good.
Mm.
He's much smarter than he seems.
You calling him dumb?
You know how you look at him, you're just like, this guy's crazy. Like, doesn't protect himself in the ring. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
throwing hand
Yeah.
fan. But he's actually like pretty well thought out. So yeah, I enjoyed that.
I did
podcast.
actually watch a good show, Shogun on Disney Plus. Very good.
Good?
Very good.
Heard good things.
Highly recommend.
There you go.
Shogun.
Well, that's all from me.
That's all from me. Age,
All from
anything
me.
else?
No, that's all.
You sure?
One more. Everyone, Mick, just say something so we can see you one more time. You struggling?
You want to
Why-
shout out anyone?
Buy Cast Patrol merch.
Okay.
www.thecastpatrol.com.au.
Yes. Okay. Well, that will do me.
That'll
Have a
do,
great
mate.
week, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.